Hello everyone. Oh, can you hear me alright? There we go. There we go, just sorting out my screen now. Excuse the music. Should be able to see train sim now. We are here at Peterborough. Whoops, there's Peter from the sky. We're driving from here down to London King's Cross in the second part of our journey from Lincoln to London King's Cross in our VP185. So let's set up the train as per usual. And let's do the headlights. Yeah, it should have sorted itself out now. What's going on there with Discord? Anyway, you can see we're clagging away very nicely. We've got a couple of minutes until departure here at Peterborough. In the meantime, where's everyone in Discord gone? Where have they gone? Oh, it's because I got desktop audio muted. There we go. Apologies. There we go. That should be that sorted. Yeah. Say hello to everyone in chat. Hello to CP Trains. Hello to Peppy and Me fan. Sean, hello. And Fred's Trains as well. Welcome to this stream. Hope you're doing well, all of you. And again, this week in voice chat, we've got several people. We have East Midlands Railway fan with us today. He's there. He always seems to be on mute, doesn't he? Who else have we got? We have the Great Eastern Train fan.
Hello, hello.
And we also have Joshua Platt as well in chat.
Hello.
Oh right, they banned you from the server. That's strange. Okay, I'll add you back after the stream. Got whole trains across 180. We're starting in the East Coast era, if you can't remember, from last week.
Charlie, can I just quickly borrow you in admin chat, please?
In the admin chat. I can't access it on Discord at the moment.
I kind of need you to do it off screen though. How am I gonna do this without the screen chat here?
Josh, message him after the stream. Do it after the stream.
Let's let the server stuff be separate from what's actually going on in the stream at the moment. Oh, Wolverhampton derailment today. Yes, class 60 derailed in the Wolverhampton area. It was on an engineer's train. Not too sure why. We're still waiting on information about the incident, but hopefully no one has been injured. The starting speed is 25 miles an hour out of Peterborough here. We should be shortly accelerating up to 105 miles an hour. We can in fact accelerate now.
I spy with mileage, alright? Something begins with First Capital Connect.
Indeed, this is Peterborough Nean carriage sidings. Anyone remember this livery? Unless you put on the East Coast Main Line, you probably wouldn't. But this is the Hertfordshire livery on the Class 365s that used to be around. It's quite a nice livery. It's quite a nice change from the First Capital Connect livery. We've got another First Capital Connect 365 pulling in now on a service going from London King's Cross. I mean, obviously, because this is still around 2012-2013 time, we still have only got First Capital Connect services, and they run from King's Cross only, not via the canal tunnels from places like Freebridges or Cambridge or Brighton, or Horsham in fact.
There'll be a lot of 91s.
Yes, there will be. Yes, the 365s are being scrapped. A few of them have, or they're going for storage, aren't they? Which eventually will mean for scrap, sadly. A few of them have, or they're going for storage, aren't they? Which... I'll move the microphone slightly away from me because I'm a bit loud, aren't I? There we go.
Have you added the Grand Central HSTs?
We could have added an HST, but I don't think there were any services that were going to Sunderland during this. We had a Grand Central HST in the other one, so I believe we do have a Grand Central service in this later on. CP Trains, my train got cancelled because of it being stuck in the depot. Oh wow. Is this in Wolverhampton?
That's a big rip if that happens.
Yeah, hello. Again, what
I'm
happened
back,
there?
I don't know. Need to sort it. Too chill.
Past Stratton Junction, this double track section down towards Huntingdon. Should be about an hour down to London King's Cross, so surprisingly how quick you can do from Peterborough.
If I'm not mistaken, there should be old trains 180s as well in this.
Yes, we did see one passing us at Peterborough. Got more above for 100-mile-an-hour speed limit which we passed a moment ago, which will be coming into action just before Stilton crossovers, which is just coming up, I believe.
It's 43238 degree in this.
43238 is not in this, I don't think. Yes, 365s are at Crewe, they're in the South Yard there. I did go to Crewe in the summer, but I didn't manage to see the 365s. Only a small number of them were there at that time. And also I came in from Old Sage Kidsgrove ways, so I didn't manage to see them. Got a Class 66 passing us now on the Dollonsmore to Scunthorpe train. So I believe the 365s that moved out of Crewe Basford, all the ones that run on ScotRail for the time, I think they'll be moving soon. Do you know where they'll be moving to? For scrap, possibly?
Probably Crewe South Yard. For storage wise. Or they could be going direct from where they are to Newport.
I don't know, we can only guess. It's home level crossing, we passed home load level crossing a minute ago as well. Can now accelerate up to 125 miles an hour from here, which I think will stay up to until Welland, so we've got a nice, very fast 125 mile an hour stretch for all this way. Hello Roscoe Train 107, welcome to the stream. How was your adventure yesterday on the Great Western Main Line? Must have been all the more enjoyable now that Great Western Railway have been added to real-time trains. Know your train.
Speaking of Great Western on real-time trains, there was a 165 or whatever on the Exmouth to Paynton service, I believe it was.
Yeah, they are. They're moving down there now. All the 150s are slowly being replaced. 165s are doing quite a lot of work down there now.
Oh, well, I know.
Saw 66794 at Stockport yesterday. Where's that going? There's always quite a lot of interesting stuff going on there. We're now passing Conington. Well, frills and spills. What do you mean by frills and spills, if I may ask?
Yeah, I'm confused about that as well.
Yeah, 465s and 466s are going to storage now, aren't they? I think they're at workshop, aren't they?
Yeah, they're at workshop, yeah.
Which is the 465-2s, and since that I haven't seen a single 465-2 in service.
I think a -9 went down for some storage, I think.
Did they? I think they're still being refurbished. Aaron, I can't hear you.
I could be wrong.
Liverpool biomass to Drax. Oh, didn't that used to be a class 60? Or is it just occasionally a 66? Just past Woodwalton Junction. West Drayton, not the best for views. Ah, is it not? That's a shame. I assume it's just got the barriers in the way. Either easy to get caught out with IET crossovers, oh dear.
How about like Burn or whatnot? Ain't that like easier for like spotting wise?
Burnham's really good. I really want to visit Burnham.
I think it's in between Maidenhead and Taplow, I think it is.
Between Slough and Taplow.
Hmm.
The other operated last resort on your train. Will South Eastern join it too? We can only speculate. It'll be brilliant if they do get added to Know Your Train, because then it makes it all the easier to see that all the ones that the 707s are doing. I have a rough idea, but
I reckon South East. No, not South Eastern. I reckon Southern will be next for Know Your Train and real-time trains.
if Southern gets added, then all of Greater Thameslink Railway will have to be added. So I think they'll come last. I think East Midlands Railway may very well come next.
Because the 387-2s are already on real-time trains. That's why I suspect that to be next.
I don't know. It's all down to the train operating, not necessarily the trains themselves. Just gone over Abbott's Ripton level crossing, so we're quite close to Huntingdon now. That was a 66 plus 60 double header. Wow, you're lucky to see that. That's a very good description of it, actually, Ross. It's like Buckinghamshire's version of South Kenton or Carpenter's Park, indeed.
Was that a 91 in reverse formation? I just thought.
I think it was. Yeah, that was probably my fault. When it's Tuplow, Maidenhead, Twyford, etc. Yes, indeed. Quite like to visit the Great Western Main, and I was saying a few weeks ago that I'd quite like to visit Reading, and I never got round to doing it. So now that GWR has been introduced to Know Your Train, maybe perhaps that's a good excuse for heading down there. Plus, get to visit Birmingham as well.
I want to visit Reading again, but when the best time of doing it, I have no idea.
I saw my first TPE68 today. Oh, they're beasts, aren't they? They are brilliant trains.
I think the last time I'd done Reading was December 2019 when TfL started doing services down to Reading from Paddington.
That's quite a long time ago, isn't it? It's only 2 years that TfL Rail have been doing services to Reading. It seems incredible.
I think it was 2019, I think it was. Is it?
Yeah, December 2019 they started.
Yeah.
Now passing Huntingdon Station. Which is our first past this station of the day.
I mean, when I'd done Reading and whatnot, it wasn't the best start to do it because I was on that overcrowded IET at the time because a service from Paddington, I think it was, got cancelled.
Well, actually, it's December the 7th. Oh, so it was just before TfL started doing services to Reading.
I think I did say a 345 at Reading, but I didn't get a chance to film it or whatnot.
Perhaps you did.
Because the timings that they had during the day was a bit over the place and whatnot.
Aaron, can you leave VC and then join again, because you're cutting out quite a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say that really.
Oh, is it better?
Yeah, that's slightly better.
It's still it's lagging a lot. This stream, my Twitch stream. I keep trying to get it to work, but it keeps lagging. What's going on with it? I don't know if I can do the bit reference.
Might be that just your game's lagging, possibly.
Could be. Just keep in the turning circle. It's got anything. The base canvas, the resolution. Has that got anything to do with it?
Oh, that's just the best feeling, just passing this train on the slow line. Yeah, the base canvas resolution is just leave that as the same resolution as your monitor.
I might do Reading on the 4th of December. It's not confirmed yet, but I found a ticket for like about £16 time.
Hello, HTAAB.
Yeah, £16.40.
I believe you're a resident of Wick. I haven't met anyone that lives there before.
I might revisit Reading on that day. It's a Saturday, so I shouldn't have any problems. Just need to think about what platforms I need to film on and whatnot. 'Cause last time I was there, I didn't include GWR. I forgot to include SWR. That's the word.
Yes, welcome to the stream, of course. It's getting dark already, and it's only 4:15. It's getting dark earlier and earlier.
When it rains, it's so annoying though, because when it's raining, it goes much quicker.
Yeah. Particularly when it's just dark the whole day, and it's really not very nice.
When I went to Gatwick or whatnot, that was a nightmare. Because it was raining for the whole time I was there.
Oh dear. It's not good. It's got a sheltered area, hasn't it, Gatwick? But it's not exactly got the best of views there. Now passing St Neots.
I might need to watch a few videos on Reading and whatnot, on what platforms I need to film on, for like SWR, GWR, cross country and whatnot.
There's a bit of trial and error at Reading. I seem to think that the westbound fast platform was quite good at Reading,
Maybe like the SWR terminating platforms, perhaps. I don't know.
No, the SWR terminating platform wasn't great because you got the 10 cars, and if the whole platform, so you'd need to be right at the end, and then even with the train blocking the way, you don't get the best views from there.
Or like the platform that's nearest to SWR platforms. I agree.
Ross, where do you recommend at Reading? Because I know you've been there a few times. What is your favourite spot there?
I think it was platform 9 I saw you on last time. When it was? Because I saw you at Reading.
Start from platform 10 and 11.
10 and 11. Right, let me see what platform my train arrived in on. Platform 8. Right. Is platform 8 any good, or?
Oh, they'll move over to platforms 8 and 9, I see.
platform 8 any good, or do I need to move over to platform 11?
I see, so you're just getting a general coverage of the station. That's good.
My train I aim to go for is a Bristol Temple service, I think it is.
So your approach is just filming on the platform.
Is it? It's either a Bristol service or it's a Swansea service.
So I like your approach. Just past Tempsford level crossing, we'll shortly be passing Everton level crossing, and then shortly followed by Sandy Station.
I might do a review on the GWR 800 actually.
It's up to you. I mean, it will get quite a lot of attention because they are quite controversial trains, aren't they?
Spend about 2 to 3 hours.
Oh yeah, you're back! Wait!
Whoa.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Alright, Josh, kick him out.
No, that's rude. Proper rude.
Alright, shut up, Freddy. Just messing around. Mess around after the stream, mate.
I would need to visit Gatwick Airport's train station at some time when the GWR 769 is going to go ahead of commissioning. That'll be... we'll never know when that is because there seem to be endless delays with them, aren't they?
I mean, if I must be honest, I spent at least about 2 hours or so at filming at the station Taunton. So,
VP train back because they keep lasting.
Josh, I'm going to turn you up because you're quite quiet again.
Yeah, you are, Josh, yeah.
There we go, is that better?
The people cook on it.
I quite like the interiors of the 701s, they're quite modern.
I'm trying to make my ideal setup.
iron boards and they are still got big problems with their software.
Yeah, the adventure software. Every single new adventure train that's come over has had some sort of problem with its software. Is Sandy.
This is Hitachi for you, would you expect?
Or it's Alstom that are making the adventures now, or I was about to say Bombardier, but
I mean,
Alstom bought Bombardier.
Bombardier, it will still be Bombardier.
I mean, the 803s haven't developed any faults yet, but give it time.
Don't jinx it, Josh.
I just deleted it.
Yeah, 2023, 2024, we'll never know.
I wonder what it'd be like when the EMR IETs or whatever will come out.
They look quite nice actually.
Well, what class is that going to be called?
810.
810, I think it is.
810.
I got some 807s as well.
I think Avanti West Coast.
Oh, 807s are Avanti, aren't they?
Avanti West Coast are getting 805 and 807, whereas EMR are getting 810.
What's this coming up? It's a Renatus Class 321 coming down from Doncaster. Oh, I clicked print screen by mistake. That's quite funny actually.
Hang on, I'm going onto the call to see that then. Going onto the stream.
Ah, come on.
Whoa. Is that a race skin?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a race skin, yeah.
I'm going down from
What's
Doncaster to Ilford.
You get it from Alan Thompson's sim.
Okay.
If you search up AP321 Alan Thompson's sim, you should find it.
Yeah, the 701s are just designed for commuters. They're not designed for long runs, so just doesn't matter whether the seats are uncomfortable as long as there's lots of standing room. Then yeah, good.
I'm worried I might break my chair. I'm standing on my chair to try and sort my green screen out.
CP train, that's actually not true. Because the 805s are going to the Pendolinos are still going to do Liverpool Lime Street. Because
Who are they going to go to then?
the Voyagers do Holyhead. Castle. Well, it depends because I know from experience, every time I've seen a 39 Voyager, they do not go up to Liverpool Lime Street.
I have seen.
What's the 805?
I've
What's
seen-
the 805's going to replace then?
The Voyagers and the Voyagers, because the 390s are not getting withdrawn.
So yeah, the 390's got a few more years left in them.
Even then, the 390s are not getting withdrawn. They're simply not going to get withdrawn.
I
Fancy you've just
if I
gone around
must be honest,
refurbishing them.
Because
I
they're
have.
refurbishing them, but they're not getting withdrawn.
Whenever I've
The
seen.
Voyagers are getting withdrawn with the Apache store, which hopefully Apache will do get the crap sorted before they send them down to the train operating companies. Because we all know what happened earlier this year.
Oh yeah, that was really funny, wasn't it?
If I must be honest, each time I've seen a Voyager from London Euston, it's either up to Birmingham New Street, Edinburgh, Chester,
I literally just said that, boss.
Holyhead, Shrewsbury.
Wow. You know what I mean?
What's
Anyway,
on
boss.
Stalker Voyager?
I don't have any 221 stalkers.
Voyager. Oh,
Voyager.
oh, sorry, yeah. No, I thought you had many 321 stalkers.
Because it's the same with Meridian.
I mean,
tomorrow withdrawing.
if
I
I
wonder
must-
where they're gonna go to.
I mean, if I must be honest, probably like 221, 111.
The Fancy 221 interiors are very, very nice. They're so much better. They don't stink either. Fancy have done a really good job with them.
Boss, that should be an easy fix to re-enable it. Because if you've disabled it, it's a simple re-enable. If you know how.
I saw a video saying that 701s are bad because they're made of metal and plastic. Oh, that's really funny. All trains are made of metal and plastic, and then good one 701's bad because of that. Oh, that's funny. And on the 810s are 4 engines instead of 2 engines. So that's probably for better acceleration on the faster routes, isn't it? That's good.
390s, mostly 221s and 220s would have until 2033 and 2035. That would be the stage of their replacement and withdrawal. So we've got enough time to ride all 390s or whatever.
Got another 66 going from Bow to Heck. That would have come up the Hertford Loop. Oh yes, it looks very good. They've had one 390, haven't they? Have you tried that standard premium on their 390s yet, CP trains?
What is that standard premium? It's not really not, is it?
It's like
Is it not
first
private?
class but without the food.
So basically just a better standard class. Just nothing really. Rich people class. Rich people class.
Well, it's standard premium, isn't it? So it's, you pay £10 to upgrade and you get a first class seat but not a meal. And it's for some reason still considerably cheaper in first class. Here's Cambridge Junction, shortly following will be Hitchin Station. So making quite good progress already.
Is first class worth it to travel on GWR?
On GWR I think so, yeah. Depending on what line it is. But GWR tends to have quite expensive.
Do you
From that-
know about the Meridian Korean mode when they eventually get withdrawn? Because
Oh, that'd be a shame.
how we're operating, they may go to.
Yeah, it's a bit expensive, isn't it? If you really can't stand the ironing board seats that they have in standard class, then fair enough. With LNR it's brilliant, because with seat fog you just bid for a first class seat and then that's you sorted.
Because on the Lumo 803s, the seats are comfortable.
Yes they are, they're probably better than the first class seats on GWR and LNR's ones. Hopefully EMR and Avanti take a leaf out of Lumo's book.
Oh, I knew I'd do that. Unplug the computer. I knew I'd do that.
Oh, well done.
I knew I pulled the wrong wire.
Typical.
There's estimated withdrawal and there'll be replacement, but that could see less latter years of 390s, 221s and 220 replacements.
The 390s will never get withdrawn because they're perfectly capable EMUs.
Yeah, at least not for the foreseeable future. They do have still a good few years in them.
Because there's no plans for withdrawing them yet.
The 390s, I said earlier, the 390s have got years in them, yeah?
Did anyone hear about Peterborough Welcome? Cam 4 got vandalised last night.
Oh dear.
Vandalised?
That's what it said on Facebook earlier.
Really?
Yeah?
Why?
I have no idea.
Right, very shortly coming up to Stevenage, which will be our first stop. You're running a bit late, so I just need to find control of the stopping, so that's why I've got the HUD on.
That's fair enough.
In fact, we can probably do it with the HUD off. It's just it's difficult to tell the speed without the HUD on. So we'll come into the
I
plat.
don't know if I should kick Bang, Lloyd and Fred Train.
Got a class 313 in here, back when they were still around. We're going to
That
service
should
to
be-
Moorgate.
That's type of 3 car or 6 car.
Be a 6 car. Probably
I
go because
remember-
they usually do 6 cars from Stevenage.
It's once you're back to overrun the platform by looks.
And I think we're good. The rear of the train doesn't fit on the platform at Stevenage as well, so I think we're good about here. And here we are at Stevenage. We're a bit late, but that's no big deal. Because we've got clear 2 minutes here.
At least you're not late like 391 to 1 earlier, but that was running back 12 minutes late.
That's not the biggest delay in the world.
It got delayed at Northampton.
Do you know what the plan is for the EMR Meridians? Oh, I don't know. No one knows. They're very good trains. It'd be a shame if they do get replaced.
We know we're getting withdrawn, but we don't know any information of what operator we're going to go to now. Because I can't see the cross-country HFTs game. Or
I feel like the 222 should go to cross country and their 221s should get scrapped. Because their 221s aren't very nice.
yeah, but the cross-country trains are. For what cross-country do, just having a fleet of Meridians ain't going to be enough.
Right, next up will be London King's Cross. Let's. Oh, the clag on this is brilliant. Yeah, look at that. An estimate is 2033 to 2035. That could change to 2030 or 2032 depending on the 810's commissioning. So yes, they do have.
The EMR 810 should enter service in 23 if it doesn't get any delayed, if it doesn't get any more delayed. Because the first train should have been in testing by now.
Hopefully we see some light of electrification for the northern part of the Midland Main Line north of Kettering.
I mean, I don't know when the 720-6s will enter service on the C3C because I don't think any of them have been built.
No, none's been made yet.
Yeah, got quite a long way in the future yet.
C2C 387s haven't got any diagrams during weekday for between London Fenchurch Street to Shrewsbury or whatnot, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe the sole surviving Class 314 MU 314-209, or should I say 614-209, is on display at Burness now. Oh yes, it's good seems that. And then at least they got 230-001 working now for just for COP26.
There was a 230 down Glasgow a while ago, I think it was.
That's the one that's still in Glasgow. That's just there for COP26.
And a 799, I think it was.
Yeah. Oh yes, there was a 799. So it's just all these great projects coming together, but well, it's the only thing we've heard about them is at the COP26 conference. Hopefully comes to light. Also, electrify East Kilbride, please, in the near future. That'll be appreciated. Are the 230s biofuel? I thought they were battery trains. Chiltern do have a prototype class 165 which runs on hydrogen. Perhaps
No, it's a
I'll do that.
168, it's a 168, it's a 168, it's a 168.
Is it? Oh, it's a 168. I thought they had a 165 as well.
Because the local line I volunteer at trialled it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
168. 328?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But obviously it couldn't.
Yes, because the Chiltern main line urgently needs to be electrified, although the infrastructure probably won't allow it for the near future because there's a lot of low bridges and stuff like that. Now passing Nebworth Station.
I mean, I'm not sure when I'll do the children on there. And
When did I spot it? I don't know when I last spotted in Chiltern. Oh, I know when it was. I spotted it at Sudbury and Harrow Road, I think it was. It was a bit there.
yeah.
Sudbury and Harrow Road. Yeah.
Well, I'm because of these two places, I thought it might actually get stuff, loads of stuff passing through and stuff. No, it's dead. Nothing
Yeah.
there.
We saw at least 3 trains pass there.
Yeah, but then it got really boring, so we just left.
Yeah.
Third rail is in consideration too. Oh, that would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. Cheap alternative to electrification, less infrastructure constraints as well. Yeah, there's a point of being 125 miles an hour this whole time, but now we are limited to 115 miles an hour. Is where the speed limit changes. It's the Digswell Viaduct here. So we'll shortly be going into Welland North Tunnel.
There's problems with third rail though, because you've got to consider flood.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a bit sluggish as well. It's quite an outdated system as well. Although quite a lot of the southern region stuff uses it.
Whereas AC is fine because it's overhead.
Also, when you get ice on third rail, it completely bricks the trains, doesn't it? Ice and electricity, or ice and third rail don't really go well together.
You get sparks like mad. Don't worry with that.
Or you get sparks, which look cool, or it's not really doing anything. It's just the circuit completing with the ice. But what's really bad is when the third rail freezes and then trains can't get power from it at all. So I agree. It does look very cool when third rail sparks.
It does, yeah.
I'm passing Welland Carriage Sidings and now passing Welland Garden City Station. Passing straight through. I was here last week on Monday. Quite a peculiar station.
Both 717s.
Because Welland Garden City, if you leave the station, you get directed in. There's not really a station entrance. The station entrance is a shopping centre, so you've got to go through all this big shopping centre, and a station entrance is very well hidden away in the corner.
Are we in the present era now?
Yes, we are. Or we are in the present era. So you're seeing Class 700s passing us now. So the canals are now open. So this will be 2019 onwards. We'll finish.
Josh and Josh, look good, send through 2 images.
Wait, what? What am I supposed to be looking at?
No, Freddie. Images.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the picture, send through.
Oh, blimey.
Got to sort with that out. I'm changing my setup again.
Who's looking forward to the Class 800 to 803 AP pack coming?
Oh yes, I forgot to mention that Armstrong Powerhouse just released a preview of their Class 800 803 pack, a video which is on their website showing interior view and sounds.
And the first review of it was a GWR interior as well.
Indeed. Now passing Hatfield. Hopefully we'll have a release before Christmas. That'll be absolutely brilliant. Can't wait for the 800 803 pack. Yeah, third rail is less energy efficient than overhead. It does use a lot less power though. There's a bit of a compromise. I used to see some nasty sparks and merger rail peps at one stage. It's fascinating to look in here. Yeah, I guess. I remember I was at East Croydon when it snowed, you know. You see lots of cool sparks.
I think the sounds on that pack that they previewed a while ago, I think it was like spot on or something. I couldn't reach out.
It was alright. I'd really like to hear the exterior views. Because the interior views, they did sound a bit off, but I hadn't been... It sounded like it was on electric mode.
Yeah, it was on electric.
Yeah, it's all kind central.
I don't know if they're gonna do a preview of it on diesel, but more to come, I guess.
I was saying what I'd really like to see is that if you could have dual volt or bi-mode functionality on one train, so you could drive a train up to say Newark Northgate and then change power to diesel from there, or while using the same train, so you don't have to change scenarios up. Brilliant. Although it's quite a stretch because I don't think there's any train you can do that in TS, except the ALP 45, which is made for the New Jersey route in Trenton. I don't think there's any British trains where you can do that. Oh, except the Class 73 you can do that as well, can't you? You get diesel and electric both on the same train. Just past Brookman's Park, shortly be passing Potter's Bar, so I'll decelerate for 100 miles an hour. Indeed.
Oh, 717 to Welland.
Yeah. I think that's what I really should have done. I should have put a 717 at Hitchin going to Letchworth, because I remember the days when they used to do that. That's a 717. A few weeks ago, 717s were going up to Letchworth because of engineering work. I wish I got a ride on one of them. Here's Potter's Bar, passing the North Junction now. We're passing straight to the station.
Is it playing to rain in this scenario by chance?
Not really, but it is a bit overcast, isn't it? It was sunny at Peterborough, wasn't it? So, AP's dynamic weather pack working very well. Here's a 16:13 service going to Cambridge. We've got 91 passing us now. Oh, it's 91119.
I think that's your favourite loco to see it, isn't it, Aaron? 92119.
About it.
I was saying, isn't it your favourite 91 logo?
Yeah, it's up there. I haven't really got a favourite 91, to be honest. But no, I did like the one. Very nice.
I remember filming it.
Yeah, Ali Pally. A couple of years ago.
And I haven't seen it since then, if I must be honest.
I saw 91119 up at Doncaster when I visited there in the end of August. I haven't seen it since, so...
Apparently there's a few 91s in Doncaster West Yard right now.
Yes, there are a few of them. You got there, you'll see them. There's about 3 just lined up very nicely in a line there.
I think one of them is 130.
It might be, I don't know.
Because 91 130 hasn't been in service for a while.
It's Hadley Wood.
130 is in Eurofix, isn't it? I've heard 130 is in Eurofix.
No, 130's with LNER.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking of 117, I think it is.
Or 120, I think.
Yeah.
On the Merseyrail's original fleet of de-icer and sandite EMUs, the X501s go some serious sparkage in autumn and winter periods. You can imagine. Must be quite funny to see though. Now rounding the curve around Hollywood towards New Barnet now, which is just coming up ahead. Still going 100 and... or its line speed's still 100 miles an hour.
Lead on.
It's just these moments, isn't it? Oops. I remember the very first time I saw a VP185 on the East Coast Main Line was at Hadley Wood in 2014.
I think the
was
only
just so
time
perplexed.
the only time I've seen a VP185 was at King's Cross.
VP185?
Yeah.
I've seen loads of them. Josh, you seen them all thingy?
And some Pancras, I forgot to mention.
Yeah, it's at Pancras. I've seen loads before what's it called?
West Hampstead Thameslink as well.
Yep, that's the word.
And VP185s are gone now, it's just the Midland Pullman and the Staycation Express, among a few other examples that are VP185. In other news though, a couple of other locos have been fitted with Valenta engines. The original engines at the HST side, I think 43044 and 049 have them now. They're on the Great Central Railway now.
What two power cars? Do you say, Charlie?
Was it 044 and 049 that were in Valenta?
Oh, 049 is at Crew.
Oh yeah,
I
it went to
know
Crewe
you got
yesterday.
049 from at GCRN because I know for a fact you made an error there because I know the two numbers and it's 43044 and 43159.
Oh, 159 is a Valenta, alright.
Oh,
I'm gonna
they
say
got more weight.
I'm gonna say what power cars I saw at King's Cross when it was with
Oh,
BTEC.
no.
No, passing Oakley Park, or this is New Southgate now, isn't it? There's the more preferred 95 for going 90 already.
If you've got a massive bang there, just don't worry about it. All my weight is full of my bed.
Oh wow.
I'm sorting out my new setup. I'm gonna like, make up a new area, my room.
Yeah, I need to click as well.
I
But
need to sort out my setup once and for all now. I keep changing it.
43075 and 061.
yes, I think they were the ones that were on high to. I've only I've just chosen two random ones. I've got 43052 and
I got to
43.
see 800. I got to see 800-104 on a Newark Northgate service on a day.
That's George Stalker, isn't it?
You know what? I really want to ban them.
It wasn't at the time, but now it is.
I am tempted to ban Fred and Lloyd.
I don't know what they're doing, but I'll leave them to
Alright,
their devices.
baby. You have permission to do so.
That's GCR Nottingham. They are those Class 43 HSTs. I see. We're now in the present day. Oh, that's my watch going off. Now passing Hornsey Station with the MU depot just on the left hand side. You might be able to already see a glimpse of a ex-Gatwick Express Class 387. Although I haven't actually seen any ex-Gatwick Express 387s out and about recently.
I don't know. Do I ban it? Ban them.
Oh, was that an accident?
What's happened?
Oh, never mind. Ignore that's just me being silly. Right, we have a 80-mile an hour just coming up, which means we're shortly passing Finsbury Park, just past Haringey as well. We're probably going a bit too slow. The line speed's still 80 miles an hour here. But the speed limit does go down to 65 just after Finsbury, so that's why I'm keeping the speed low, because I don't have to decelerate again.
I think around Finsbury it's 55, isn't it?
It's 55 on the slow line, it's 65 on the fast lines, or 90. It's 65 going southbound, 90 going northbound.
Yeah, no.
What do we have here? We have an ex-Southern Class 377, which has got its tail lights on, but ignore that. Just last week, a Southern Class 377 went from Selhurst to Hornsey. Not sure why, I assume for tyre or for wheel turning. But only one example has done that so far, so maybe a couple more will do it in the near future.
I have a suspect that could be the units I saw at Ballon a while ago.
You may have seen this. There are only only seven 377-7s, aren't there? So we'll be decelerated down to 45 miles an hour for Copenhagen Tunnel, and now passing Holloway Road Station. We'll just be on our left-hand side. We have a green signal here, so which means we have a clear path into King's Cross, so we shouldn't need to slow down anywhere.
Yet.
Now from here we are guaranteed to have get into King's Cross safely. And that is a red signal up there suggesting that Thames and Clough 700 is on the other line. I'll probably be heading to Cambridge.
Or Horsham. I'm say Peterborough.
I had Tokyo at Copenhagen aren't me, so there may very well be one going for the canals. Yeah, it's a strange working. We're talking about that. We think we're left going to Hornsey for the wheel lathe, because Hornsey is one of the few places in the southeast to actually have a wheel lathe.
I thought Selhurst are able to.
There's a yellow signal. I will be following the new, and we're cleared for platform 8. I am following the new speed limits into King's Cross, so we'll be going 20 miles an hour through this tunnel instead of the original 15.
Go 15.
It's the present day. You can't follow the old speed limits in the present day. Also, the speed limits through the tunnel are absolutely ridiculous.
But we're not in the real day road, we're in train today, so you should follow the speed limit, but the train to 15.
And here we are coming into London King's Cross in the present day. The final part of our run, it's taken us 3 parts and 2 weeks to complete from Lincoln Central all that time ago. What's the time? How are we doing? Oh wow, look at that, we're 7 minutes early. Even in an HST you can do some serious time keeping, can't you? I've got a full ECML map, ex-Freightliner, that includes all speed limits. Oh wow. I just learnt the speed limits based on TS.
Well, DPE 802 in Lincoln Cross.
This was also here last week. On Friday, went from King's Cross to Bounds Green, came down from Tyne SS, went down to King's Cross, and then we're going to have a bit of a lag spike because we go over the TPWS here. But yes, it went from Tyne SS down to King's Cross and it went back up to Bounds Green. I'm not sure whether it's still there or not. That was just this Friday and it came into platform 6. We're coming in on platform 8. I waste a bit of time on the approach here because we're so early. I don't believe 802.228 exists, but oh well.
What? 802?
Does it exist? I've got a book in front of me actually, so we can check. No, 802.228 does not exist. It only goes up to 802.219. And here we go, welcome to London King's Cross. We're ludicrously early.
802.218 does exist.
Or 802.228 is the thing on this one.
228 doesn't exist.
Trying to think
No,
of.
218 does.
Yes, indeed. We zoom out. Oh, the TP802 hasn't got its headlights on, but I think that's quite nice. If you go, oh, they've got the HUD on. Brilliant. Let's go for that as a. Nope. There we go. That goes a screenshot, and then we could do a nice colourful one through here. I like that. Anyway, oh, lots of positive feedback. Thank you, Papu Me fan. It's definitely very fun to do, and it's tested my knowledge to do the East Coast Main Line, definitely. So yes, thank you very, very much everyone for watching this live stream. I've really, really enjoyed it. It's a nice two-part one as well. I should do these more often. Next week's stream I've not decided, but as soon as I have decided, I will let you know. Possibly on the YouTube community. No stream next week as I'm busy, but the week after I'm not sure. So I'll let you know well in advance. So, till next time everyone, bye.